He passes on to Gramps.
Yep.
Well, welcome baseball fans. This is Ross Rail. I am up in the booth here at Carson Park for tonight's Dairyland Conference game between the Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Eleva-Strum Cardinals. It is absolutely beautiful night. It's overcast, but temperatures I think in the 60s. Rain isn't expected until 10 o'clock tonight. We should dodge that. There's a slight breeze, not much. Looks like it's blowing from right field to left field. A little different format tonight. The Mixelar 3-hour limit got used up by the girls softball team who played the first round of their tournament. They played Prairie Farm, the 7th seed, and it was a tight game, 3-1 Lancer win. Prairie Farm had the tying run on second, and Hannah Kazemba ended the game with 3 strikeouts. No, I got it. I had it first. I had it before you did. Over in the booth there, sharing the booth tonight. Jim Sito's over there. He'll be on the PA. April Sito's down there. I think she does the scoreboard. Noah Sito's over there tonight as well. It's a Sito contingent over in the other booth. So as I said, Hannah Kazemba struck 15 of the 21 out in that first round regional. The Lady Lancers are playing Thursday then. They are the 2 seed. Chippewa Falls McDonald is the 3 seed. So I haven't heard officially, but I would guess that the game is being held here at Carson Park on Thursday. As a Lancer fan, you're going to have to make up your mind then what you're going to do Thursday. Come and watch watch the Lancers square off against McDonald in a regional final. Or you're going to go to Colfax and watch a couple of lady track players who have a chance to head to state if they can place high enough on Thursday at Colfax. Riley Nauman won the regional. She had the fastest time in the 100-meter hurdles. Audrey Arndt has qualified in 3 different events. Freshman Audrey is the 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, and the long jump. And I think I heard that Micah Fossum in the 3200, one of the late events in the evening, I think he also qualified by seconds, put on a furious run and passed the runner that allows him to move on, my understanding. So that's happening Thursday. That's pretty much an all-day event. If you've ever been to a track meet, you hope you don't have somebody throwing and also somebody running in a relay, because then you're there from the beginning to the end.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
The Lancers have completed their infield warm-up. Eleva-Strum, the Cardinals are out there right now. Got some lineups for you here for those Cardinals. Leading off playing shortstop is Carter Gunderson. Batting second is Justin Becker. He plays second base. Number 3 hitter is Tyler Webb. He's going to be the pitcher today. Cleanup hitter is Hank Munson. He is the catcher. Jake, I need some help from the Eleva-Strum guy up here taping. Jake Bierke. Bet he's a big hit. High school there. All underage though. Bierke. Okay, I get that pronounced right. George Munson is batting in the number 6 spot, playing third base. Diego Gutierrez is in right field. Brady Nichols is in center, and Alex Anderson in left. So the outfield comprise the bottom 3 spots in the order. For the Lancers, looks a pretty normal lineup. Bryce Sittle leading off. He'll be in right field to start this game. Daniel Hine at first, batting second. Christian Schaller is pitching tonight, batting third. If you were tuned in yesterday, Christian Hit one out of here, left center, pretty deep part of the park. An 0-2 curveball got hung and he drilled it onto the football field out there. Cleanup spot is center fielder Jonah Miller. Britton Rutz is at shortstop, batting 5th. Carter Rutz, his brother, at second base, batting 6th. Dawson Quaid is catching. Kevin Kern is the DH tonight. And Blake Wells is in left field, batting 9th. Looks like we got a couple of viewers out there. Kind of a different format. I mentioned we are having to use the YouTube live stream. They look like ants out there, and that's not really the intent to get the video. We ran out of time on our Mixlr app that we typically use for baseball. So we're going to try this out and see if it works. If you have any problems, any comments, you could text probably at 715-864-1764. 715-864-1764. Let me know what kind of troubles we're having, what I need to do differently, if I can. I gotta check something in the booth next door here. Can you guys check and see whether they got the same guy? They don't. Thanks a lot. You're not very helpful over there. You know, I can say all kinds of stuff about what's going up here in the booth, and you can't do anything about it. So April is being very helpful. Is it the same pitcher as the last game? It is. And that final score on that other one was what, 3-2?
Yeah.
They scored in the bottom of the 6th, and we didn't. So maybe you heard that. Last game, the Cardinals got 1 run in the bottom of the 6th, and they shut down the Lancers in the 7th. They had a couple of unearned runs in the 6th that cost the Lancers the game. Made this be pretty much a must-win here. That pitcher was Tyler Webb, and he is pitching tonight. I think he went the whole game last time, so the Lancers are going to have to do a better job solving him. Nice arms from the outfield. So if you're just tuning in, you may or may not have heard in the Dairyland Conference. Right now, the Lancers are sitting with 2 losses, with 3 games to play tonight, and then 2 games on Friday. They go down to Alma Pepin. Alma Pepin is in second place with only 4 losses. They have 4 games to play, but 2 in Dairyland Conference. So
We don't do that up here.
Alma Pepin's got to be hoping that
Somebody down there does.
Eleva-Strum can beat
I
the
don't do
Lancers
that.
here and make it 3 losses. And then if they can split with the Lancers, then they can get a tie for the conference championship. On the other hand, the Lancers need to win 1 of the next 3 games to clinch at least a share of the conference title and go back to back to back, winning in the 2 previous years. Whitehall has 5 losses, and they're done in the Dairyland Conference. Actually, they're done playing at all. With their grass field, they were able to get some games in early in the blizzard. Is the only thing I can think, because they're all done. Alma Pepin, again, they have the 2 games to play against the Lancers. Lancers are going to Pepin on Friday to play 2 5-inning games, doubleheader there. I'm assuming we'll be home for one and visitor for the other. Eleva-Strum has 5 losses. They lost a tough one yesterday that moved them from 4 to 5 losses, which eliminated them from the possible conference championship. They have 1 to play. That's the Lancers tonight. And I guess technically, if the Lancers would get swept in 3 games, they would be in the second, because that would mean Alma Pepin would only have 4 losses, the Lancers would have 5, Eleva-Strum with 5, and Whitehall with 5. So right now they're just playing spoilers, and their fans showed up pretty much en masse. There's a lot of red down in the bleachers below me. And they gave the Lancers one of their 2 losses this year, so they're looking to sweep the Lancers. Got a pretty crisp looking infield outfield going here.
Practice. And I also like to shake. I was shaking. I was saying.
So they're going to see if they can ride the arm of Tyler Webb and upset the Lancers. I don't know. Can you call it an upset if they beat them the first time? I guess it would be an upset because they are tied for 3rd place. Lancers are in 1st.
And like I got behind the screen, but my arm didn't take because it's go to see him. And it was just like it feels like since you're right. And then like after that, it's like I felt
Of course, Immanuel is done with classes for the year. We got graduation on Saturday, commencement service. Takes some commitment by the baseball team and the girls softball team as well to stick around after graduation. The boys will be around, well, they hope to be around at least 2 weeks. They'll finish this out, start tournament play next weekend, or next week I should say, Tuesday. I haven't looked at the bracket. I don't think they get a bye as the 2 seed, not sure. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Final Season, one of the best baseball movies that you'll ever want to see, high school baseball. In that, the head coach, main character, he does infield with his players. And he says, always try to go first, keep it under 9 minutes, ease up a little on your hits to your players, make them look really good because the other team is watching. And you get in their head already. I'll tell you what, if I were Coach Lau, I would have my players looking somewhere else other than on the field right now because the Cardinals looking pretty snappy out there.
There's another one over there. These are righties.
Last night I had shared the fact out of the top 4 teams in the Dairyland Conference, the Lancers are trailing in total runs, are leading in runs allowed. In other words, they've only allowed 33 runs on the year, but they've scored the 4th fewest.
Cardboard. The lineup card? We don't have that one. We just got the paper, Joe.
Oop, not a good start for Coach Lau. He's missing his lineup card.
Yeah, here, Joe. Yeah, Joe, it's coming. Tell Joe it's coming.
So the umpires are waiting at home plate.
Coming.
Oh, I see. He needs it for the umpires meeting.
Coming.
The umpires are at home plate, meeting with coaches. Coach Lau will explain any ground rules. There are a few here. There's a dugout that is in the field of play. There's a fence in front of it where the ball can hop over on either end, go through it. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. There's some benches down the phone lines for the pitchers that might be in the bullpen. I don't know what happens if it goes underneath one of those. Can't think of a much better place to be tonight than at Carson Park watching the baseball game. It's beautiful. The lights are just coming on. will be the Lancers' first night game of the year. It's a little different. A couple other things come into play. Lose the ball in the lights. A little bit different look. The ball coming in from the pitcher. Lancer players are huddled up outside their bench, waiting for Coach Lau to come back and send them out. Cardinal players are huddled up there, making their way into the dugout. Leadoff batter is headed out there. That's Carter Gunderson. Justin Becker's out there and Tyler Webb, the first three batters in the order.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it looks like we must be coming through. We got 7 people watching again. If you're just tuning in, we had to go to YouTube Live. Not because of the video, just because we ran out of minutes. Although this isn't a bad look. Kind of like being in a nosebleed seats at the Major League game. I am not going to be moving the camera or zooming. I don't know what all they're talking about out there. One of the umpires is making some point. Coach Lau has his hands up like, what are you saying? JV baseball, that meeting that's going on out there usually lasts about, I don't know, 45 seconds. Both JV coaches say, we're not going to bother you with lineups. The umpire says, that's great. We usually bat 10 or 11 in JV. The point is to get players some playing time. Much different on varsity. You got to follow all the rules. I'm hoping tonight we don't run into all this pitch count stuff. Where were we the other day? We were at Augusta, and I swear there were 10 pitching changes. There were, I think he had his whole infield involved in pitching, and he would bring in a pitcher to pitch to a field, and then some situation dictated a different pitcher, and there were a lot of switches. It was a little bit frustrating. And the Lancers also had, where's the lineup, guys? They're still looking for it.
I give it to Jonah.
Jonah has it.
Still looking for the lineup card. Jonah Albrecht, assistant coach, was given the lineup card and he stuck it in the dugout. Coach Lau needs it to get to the umpires finally. Coach Lau has it, the umpire has it. If you tuned in expecting a 7:30 game, we're 15 minutes later than that. There was a game here, Big Rivers game between North and I think it was Rice Lake, maybe. 6-3 won by North. So they had to groom the field a little bit, water things down some. Both teams had to warm up. And they are warmed up now. Jim Sitto is about to introduce the lineups. And then we'll have a national anthem.
Leading off playing shortstop, number 9, Carter Gunderson.
And Mike Carter Gunderson at short. Second baseman is Justin Becker.
Number 21, Tyler Webb.
Tyler Webb is the pitcher, batting third.
Number 25, Hank Munson.
Hank Munson, catcher, batting fourth. Jake Birkey at first. George Munson at third. Diego Gutierrez in right. Brady Nichols in center. Alex Anderson in left. Gunderson, Becker, Webb, Munson, Birkey, Munson, Gutierrez, Nichols, and Anderson. For the Lancers, Bryce Sitto is in right. Daniel Hine is at first. Christian Schauer is pitching. Jonah Miller is headed out to center. field. Britton Rutz at short, Carter Rutz at second, Dawson played catching, Kevin Kearns the DH tonight. Austin Williams is actually in the game at third base. And Blake Wales is on left field. And there was the national anthem. I don't know if you could hear it, but it happened. Cardinals are fired up around the warm-up circle there. Lancers are going through their infield.
Carson Park is the initial home professional ballpark for two Hall of Famers, Taylor and Bob Euchre.
PA announcer Jim Sito just suggested that both not only Hank Aaron, but also Bob Euchre played here at Carson Park. Wasn't aware of the Bob Euchre thing. We'll see if Christian Schaller can make it through this game under his 100 pitch count. He's had a couple of stellar games, struck out 18 in one 7-inning game.
Chris Carter, you know.
Been all over the place on the warm-ups here so far. Way up high, way inside. He'll settle down. And there's last warm-up pitch coming. Dawson Quaid going to fire it down to second base. Puts it right on the money. Good, nice throw by Dawson Quaid. There's a little chatter from the infielder getting into it. Cardinal bench. A little bit of fire there. It's exciting, high school player to be able to play here in Carson Park. I remember being able to do that a long time ago. The city's been pretty good about letting us play here. So here we go, Christian Schaller with the windup. The first pitch to Carter Gunderson. Ground ball to short. Britton Rutz fields it. Throw over to first, and they just got him. Nice start for Britton Rutz. Had a little bit of a rough game yesterday. A couple of errors, and he had some struggles at Eleva-Strum, so it's going to be a confidence builder for him on that first pitch. Ground out 6-4. That's what we like to see Christian doing. Firing strikes. This is Justin Becker in for the first pitch from Schaller. He's down low in the dirt. Sounds like there's going to be a pretty steady stream of chatter from the Cardinal dugout. As a pitcher, you don't even hear that. You just kind of block that out. You got one thing in mind. 1-0 pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle. Rutz watches it into the glove. Fires over 6-4. For 2 outs. Great start for the defense, for the Lancers. You'd like to see Schaller doing that. Throwing strikes. They started calling that pitch into contact a while ago, and let your defense do it for you. Tyler Webb, the opposing pitcher, steps in. First pitch, Schaller goes high in the zone for a strike. 0-1. He's catching the ball. He's a little better pace tonight, that I like anyway. Next pitch, he threw a breaking ball, just missed on the outside corner, 1-1. Schaller with the line, he's catching it, coming right back in. Curveball came inside, but rode high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Webb. Schaller is catching the ball and firing it. There's a line drive foul. It's going down the first base line. Goes into the VIP seats over there, unoccupied tonight. Count goes to 2-2. Gonna throw him a nasty breaking ball, I gotta believe. And he shakes a couple off. He's got the one he likes. The wind. And he throws outside. Nice job. And he caught the ball. There we go. Sorry, had to see what was happening there. Curveball, and Webb took a half swing at it, and it was a swing. He started to run down to first as if it was in the dirt. Not a bad play, but the umpire called him out immediately on the catch. So there's a good inning for Schaller. He ended up with only 8 pitches in that first inning. Coach Law's got to be happy about that. Besides trying to get Christian through the whole game here, it would save the rest of his guys for Friday. That being only 3 days from now. His other pitchers are all available. He managed the pitch count yesterday so that Jonah Miller's available, Britton Rutz is available, Austin Williams all available to pitch on Friday, where it was 2 5-inning games, a doubleheader at Alma Pepin, which will definitely have some impact on the outcome of the Darien Conference this year. Webb's a right-hander like Schaller. He's got at least 3 pitches I've seen here now. Probably what gave the Lancers some troubles last time they faced him. He went the distance, beat him. I think the score was 3-2. Lancers that day pitched was Jonah, Austin, Britton. I think those 3. So this will be the first time this year that the Cardinals are facing Christian Schaller. I was never a very patient hitter. I went up, and the first straight ball I saw, I took a hack at it. Who wants to sit and wait on a curveball? Not me. The catcher has a very good arm. Just fired it out on the line right at the base. Catcher Munson. So we've got Tyler Webb to Bryce Sitto. And the first pitch from Webb to Sitto. Ground ball right up the middle. Gets past Webb a little bit. Sitto's trying to leg it out, and he beats it up for a base hit, infield hit. Both leadoff hitters going after that first pitch. Hit hard right at Webb You could say it hit his glove and maybe give him an error, but I'm not giving him an error on that one. Got to give the booth next to me a hard time. Base hit, right?
Yeah, base hit.
Yeah, we agree. So Siddle with a pretty big lead there at first, and Daniel Hines steps in. Webb takes a look at Siddle, throws back over easy, Siddle back easily. In the booth next door, we got a Siddle grandpa and 2 Siddle brothers. Rice with a big lead over there. First Webb, first pitch. Ground ball to third, that's foul. So it looks like the Lancers are swinging early. They see a straight ball, a strike, they're going after it.
Hey, let's go, hey!
A lot of chatter from the Lancer dugout tonight too. There's a lot at stake. Webb throws back over, Siddle's back in pretty easily. Wasn't even in the set there. Looking for a sign. Check Siddle again. Pitch, Hine goes up the middle. It's gonna make it through. See you guys. Bryce Siddle rounds the bag. He's headed to third. The throw comes in. Pitcher's backing it up. He thought about throwing down to second, but Daniel Hine advances to second. So back-to-back base hits for the Lancers. That's what happens when you miss the cutoff with a throw. It allowed Hine to move on to second. He hit the cutoff, and he doesn't go, or if he does, you get him. This is where the Lancers want to be. Christian Schaller batting with runners in scoring position. They're walking Christian Schaller intentionally to load the bases. As a cleanup hitter, you kind of have to take that as an insult. They walk the 3 guy to load the bases to get to you. We're hoping Jonah Miller can find a pitch and do something with it. Had a couple of hits yesterday. I think he had the game-ending hit, long drive to left center. First pitch, curveball down in the dirt, ball 1. Webb starts Jonah out with a curveball down in the dirt. He's going to have to throw a strike to Jonah. Jonah's got to be looking for one he likes. Webb has no place for anybody. He's winding. Next pitch in, throws it by Jonah. Swinging strike 1. Big opportunity for the Lancers to get out top, try to get some runs here early in the game. Stake Christian Schaller to the lead. Next pitch, outside. 1-1. I thought that's 2-1. There it is, yep. 2-1 to Jonah Miller. Good hit and count here. Ooh, he almost hits him. Way inside, Jonah had to jump out of the way. 3-1 with the bases loaded. And he's got to be looking one right down the middle. Line drive it. He got his pitch to hit. Took a cut, fouled it straight back. It goes full count. Webb battled back here. He's got a chance to get Jonah. This would be quite a moral victory for the Cardinals if they can get out of this without allowing any runs. You want Miller to put the ball in play here. Hit it to the right side. Britton Rutz, number 1, the shortstop up. 1 down now. Gotta put it in play. Ground ball somewhere. Hustle it out. Runner's getting pretty good lead since Webb is winding up. First pitch. Must have been a bit high. Pretty good on the outside corner. Umpire's right down there. He's getting right down in there. He's got his head good spot. Webb, 1-0 pitch. Rutz pops it straight up. That's coming back to us here. Hits the screen. Pop up foul back. So it's 0-2. Webb is up on Rutz, right up, or 1-1. Oh, come on, keep track here. Scoreboard says 1-1, must be what it is. Webb looking in, he's got the sign, the pitch. That ball was inside, and Britton took a cut at it anyway. 1 ball, 2 strikes, that would have been ball 2 for sure. Now he's in a tough spot here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Webb likes the sign, winds, pitch, strike in the dirt, strike 3 in the dirt, and Ritz is gone. That's 2 down. So sophomore Carter Rutz is up. He likes to hit that first pitch, so I hope he's looking for a fastball strike and can do something with it. Infield is very deep. He's going to have to hit it pretty hard to get it past him. Force at any base here, but Webb is looking to strike out the side and get out of this bases loaded jam. First pitch is up high. Carter holds. 1-0 count. And Webb with the line to 1-0. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. Cardinals have a chance to get out of this bases loaded, nobody out. That would be a big momentum builder for him. Carter Rutz takes a cut. High inside pitch. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's going to see that nasty curve again. Can he hold off? Or is he going to throw it at him across? The 1-2. Fastball outside, 2-2. It's a good pitch. Tried to get Rutz to chase it. Still in control out there, 2-2. Curveball down in the dirt, full count. So the runners will get a little head start here. 2 down, full count. Webb's got a sign, he likes it. The 3-2. Fouled back out of play, hanging in there. Spoiled a low outside pitch. In the full count. Got him. Looking. It looked like it might have been outside, but he gave it to him. So huge momentum for the Cardinals. Lancers load the bases with nobody out, and Webb comes back and strikes out the 4, 5, and 6 guys. Lancers got to forget that. Baseball's about a short memory. Hustle back out and do your job. Christian's just got to turn in a good inning and get the Lancers back up. So we're up to 15 people watching. You're gonna be able to see the game, kind of. We'll try to let you know what's going on here. Again, Schaller had a 1-2-3 inning with 1 strikeout. Only had 8 pitches. Bodes well for the Lancers. See Webb, on the other hand. 5, 6, 11, 17, 18, 20, 21 pitches there in the first inning for Webb.
I mean, this is exactly what happened last time. We had 8 hits. 2 runs in front.
So Quaid with the throw down to second, and stepping up to bat for the Cardinals is Hank Munson, the catcher, who's the cleanup hitter. So far the Cards have been doing what the Lancers have, going after that first pitch. First pitch is a strike, fastball right down the middle from Schaller. Goes up 0-1. He's ready. He's catching the ball. He's looking in. He's ready to go. This is not the Schaller that we've seen lately. There's a ground ball up the middle. It's going to be a tough play by Rutz. I don't know that he throws him out even if he picks that one up. Check with the booth. I don't think he throws him out. What's that? Error? What?
That's an H.
Yeah, okay. Now I know his H signal. That's kind of a weird looking H over there, Ethan. Okay, so the Cardinals get the first leadoff runner on and infield hit. Bounced right up the middle over Schaller's head. Carter Rutz headed over. Backhand, he was headed away. Would have been tough play. First pitch strike from Schaller to Bierke. Number 5 hitter here. Do you bunch your number 5 guy? I don't think so. Do you run? Schaller fires over. Runner Munson back easily. Schaller looking in. He's from the set now. He's got his pitch and throws back over. He's got a quick move over there. He's keeping Bierke close. That's Munson. Keeping Munson close. If he wants to run, he's not going to get that extra step that maybe he wants. Give Dawson Quaid a chance to throw him out. They got Rutz covering the bag on a steal. There's a bunt. Wow. That looked like it might have been outside. Bierke pulled back, didn't try to bunt it, but it was called strike, so 0-2. How about an old strike him out, throw him out here, huh? 0-2, Schaller's got the sign, he's set, fires back over. Munson is back. As a coach, every time they do that, you just shudder. You hope it doesn't go off the guy's head and go down the right field line and he ends up at third. Schaller checking him over there. He's staring right at him. He's got his sign, he's in the set. Throw, strike 3. Thrown ball, that's a tough one. We're going to only get one.
Good call!
So we get a ground ball, 6-4. Britton muffed it a little bit, recovered it enough. He would have had a chance at a force at second, but once he muffed it a little bit, he fired it over to first. First base coach is asking the home plate out to look at it, but he cannot look at it. He can't make a call unless the base ump asks him for help, and the base ump did not ask him for any help. From this angle, I couldn't see. I know Hine had to stretch for it. He's got a pretty long stretch. First pitch is a ball, so Cardinals have a runner on second in scoring position with 1 out. And this is Munson, the other Munson, batting. Swing and a miss. 1-1. This is, looks like George Munson, if I read my writing. Brother Hank. Assume they're brothers? Twins. All right, so they got twins. For the Cardinals, they got twins. Twins for the Cardinals. One's on second, one's batting. Fouls it straight back up over us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To George Munson. He's the third baseman. Number 7, batting from the right-hand side. Schaller's up 1-2 on him. Looking for a strikeout here. Schaller taking a little more time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled back, he jammed him. Came inside, but Munson fouled it back.
Yeah, probably don't do that.
Schaller gets a new ball. Looking in for his sign. He's got the sign. Checking back at second to Munson. Checks him twice. Curveball. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout. That's 2 down. That brings Diego Gutierrez, the right fielder, to bat. with 2 down and a Cardinal runner on second. Get a feeling that any run you can get across in this game may be enough. And the Cardinals have a chance here with 2 outs. Schauler, first pitch, curveball rides high. 1-0 to Gutierrez, the right fielder. He's also a right-handed batter. So far, all the batters have been right-handed for the Cardinals. Curveball breaks it across. Nice pitch by Schauler. 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Nothing score. Schauler having to work a little bit harder this inning with that leadoff runner getting on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Throws it right by him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Went up with some high heat on that one. Gutierrez couldn't catch up to it. So he's in the hole, 1-2. Schauler has 3 different breaking balls. I'm guessing we're going to see one of them here. Dawson Quaid setting up on the outside a little bit. There it was. Curveball caught the outside corner. Looking. Gutierrez goes down looking for the 3rd out. So it looks like there's no runs, no errors, 1 hit, 1 left out. And for Schauler, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 pitches. So he's up to 21 right now. After 2 innings, Webb, on the other hand, is at 21 after 1 inning. But he'll be facing the bottom of the Lancer order, Quaid, Kern, and Wales. The first base coach is talking to the home plate out, trying to ask him, why did you see it? I'm sure the umpire is not going to say anything to him whether he saw it one way or another, but he's got his hands up like, I can't do anything. And now the first base coach put his hands up like, why can't you do anything? So I have no idea whether Hine was off or not from this angle. But it worked to the Lancers' advantage here. It's up to the umpire if he thinks he needs help. Not all umpires are willing to do that. Our last JV game, we had a play like that, a runner going from first to third, and the umpire was behind the mound where he should have been to make a call at second. Play at third, the runner tried to stretch it. We got a relay to the third baseman. There was no slide or anything. He tagged him out. It was clear to see from where I was at. The base ump, Bill, was standing behind the mound, so he didn't really have he was having to look through the runner. And when asked if he would get some help from the home plate ump with a better angle, the home plate ump called the runner out at third. It was a big call for us at the time. They don't have to do that. Sometimes the umpire, not exactly sure why, but he decides not to ask for help. So the first pitch from Webb. Curveball stays inside. Looked like it froze Quaid a little bit, but hung in there. 1 ball, no strikes. Webb to Quaid. Out. Oh. All right. That was a strike. I guess I should be in the other booth to see that one. Looked like it was outside, caught the corner. Only has to catch a little bit of it to be a strike. The 1-1 pitch. That one was outside and high. 2-1. And just trying to get a runner. They had 3 last inning, not able to get any of them across. 2-1. Webb with the wind and the pitch. Outside corner, up a little bit, but called a strike. 2-2. I'd like to see Quaid get more swings at an at-bat. It seems like he gets down 2 strikes before he gets a swing. 2-2. Takes one high. Wow, that's about where the other one was called a strike. Must not have been exactly the same place because that one was a ball. Full count now. Webb to Quaid. Strike 3 on the outside corner. He didn't even move the bat off his shoulder. That's 4 strikeouts in a row for Webb. 6 pitches. And Kevin Kern steps in. Kevin's the DH for Austin Williams tonight. First pitch from Webb. Strike outside corner. So as an umpire, you decide where you are put in your head here. Kern with a swing and a miss. Umpire's on the left side of the catcher's head, which makes it really, really difficult to see that outside pitch. So you're kind of guessing sometimes. Kevin Kern swinging strike 3. Webb is mowing down the Lancers. That's 5 in a row here. And it brings up Blake Wales. Number 9 hitter, but more of a second leadoff. He's been doing a good job putting the bat on the ball, getting on base. The Cardinals coach moving the infielders in a little bit with this number 9 batter. Ball rode up high, ball 1, Wales. Leadoff hitter Bryce Sitto on deck. Wales trying to get on. 1-0. Pops it up. Looks like it's going to make the stands. It does. Maybe you heard it. It's getting them in the bleachers. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wales hustles back from first base. He didn't know where it was going. Webb looking in, 1-1 count to Blake Wales, the number 9 batter. It's 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Webb with the line. Outside corner. Strike 2. Lancers taking an awful lot of pitches. One, 2 to Wales. Curveball went down low. He didn't offer. Kind of stepped out on that one. It was low. He held. No appeal to the base ump. Definitely down in the dirt. It's just a question of whether he swung or not. 2-2. Webb to Wales. Slow ground ball to the second baseman. He kind of short hops it. Fires it over. Wales almost beats that out. Good hustle by Blake. But that goes 4-3 for the 3rd out. And Webb mows through the Lancers that inning. 1, 2, 3 with 14 pitches, though. He's up to 35. Quick inning for him, though. Lancers hustling out. Play some defense. Christian Chalmers making his way to the mound. Sitting on 21 pitches right here as he faces the 8, 9 hitters and then the top of the order. Both teams, good little bit of fire here. Oh, just saw the Osprey land up in the light pole in dead center field. Osprey, I'm pretty sure it's not the same one from when I was playing. But for a long time, there's a nest up there, and the Osprey raises their bird little babies, I guess, probably bringing fish from nearby Carson Park, the lake. Half Moon Lake, it's called. Just beyond the trees over the hill here. So hustling up to the plate is number 1, Brady Nichols. He's the center fielder. Second Showers looking in. He's got his sign. Here we go in the 3rd inning. First pitch. And it rides high. Ball 1. Showers got it back, coming right back. That one's a little outside, 2-0. Shower looking in. He likes the sign. 2-0. Right down the middle, strike one. Shower's got it back, ready to go again. Winds with the 2-1 pitch, strike two. Fastball a little bit up in the zone, outside. 2-2. This is not a Christian Shower we're used to seeing here, working really quickly and throws it right by Nichols, a kind of a half-hearted swing. And there's a swinging strike three for the first out. Alex Anderson, the left fielder, comes back.
Alex Anderson.
Shallow looking in, shakes one off, then he's got one he likes, starts him up with a strike. He's just throwing some heat right up upper part of the zone. Got to make the bottom of the order swing the bat, hit the ball. 0-1 pitch. That one is a breaking ball, low outside in the dirt, but Anderson went after it, so he's in the hole. 0-2. Schaller just looking in, he's ready. The umpire had to retrieve a ball that trickled away. Schaller's there ready to go. 0-2 to Alan Anderson. Alec Anderson throws it right by him, strike three. Cardinals facing a little bit different than the first time they played the Lancers. Schaller with his fifth strikeout here in the third inning. He's got two outs, back to the top of the order. Carter Gunderson grounded out to short first time up. Swinging on the first pitch the last time. Schaller goes outside with it this time. Ball one. And the 1-0 pitch. Throws it by Gunderson, 1-1. Schaller's definitely feeling it now. He's in a rhythm. Catching it, throwing it. Nice curveball. Ooh, must have gone a little bit low, 2-1. Gunderson was able to stay off of that one. Schaller, the 2-1. Curveball catches the outside corner. That is a tough thing to see when you set up the way he does there. Pitchers are getting the advantage of that outside corner. 2-2. Quaid is down and out, low outside corner. Curveball right down there in the dirt. Gunderson takes it. So Schaller goes his first full count. To the leadoff hitter, Carter Gunderson. Don't want to put anybody on with the upper part of the order coming up. Make him hit the ball. Schaller's taking a little extra time. Shook off one sign. Full count. Popped up, foul. It's going to go out of play. One extra pitch. Hit something metal back there. Did not sound good. Another full count pitch. Schaller to Gunderson. Schaller shakes off Quaid. Quaid setting up low outside corner. Schaller fastball. It's going to make it through the right-hand side. Gunderson a little bit behind it, but it was one of those C&I. Daniel Hine took 2 steps in a dive, couldn't get to it. So base hit for Gunderson. Got to believe with the number 2 up, Justin Becker, that they're probably going to take a shot at running him, get him into scoring position. Eleva-Strum coach waiting for his runner to look at him. Like the Lancers, Coach Lau likes to call a fake bunt and run. Who's covering? Quaid is asking the guys out there, the Rutz brothers, who's covering? That's a really big lead at first. Schaller will not let him get away with that lead, I don't think. He does. Slide step. Another ball hit to the same spot. Carter Rutz ranges over. 4-3 for the put out, third out. Becker swinging first pitch there. Carter Rutz ranged over deep in the hole between first and second. Pretty easy play, routine play for the third out.
Eleva-Strum in the top of the third. 0 runs, 1 hit, 0 errors, and 1 left on base.
And Schaller at
Yeah, I saw the end of the third tonight.
5, 3, 7. 15, that's 16 pitches for Christian that inning. So he's at 37 after 3. So up on the board, everything's the same. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. The Lancers coming up for their third inning, bottom of the third inning here, and they are back up to the top of the order here. First 2 guys got hits the last time up. First pitch swinging. Hines second pitch swinging. So we'll see if Webb starts them out with some junk rather than firing it across the plate. You know, my wife hates games like this when nothing happens, she says. You play 3 innings and nothing happens. She does not quite appreciate or understand everything that's going on out there. Yes, it's fun to watch a 16-12 baseball game for some people, but usually those are pretty sloppy. This is pretty clean so far. The Lancers top of the order. They got Bryce Siddle leading off. And he starts him off with a curveball across the plate. So he maybe remembered the first time up. Coach told him. Siddle takes the curveball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike from Webb. Fastball, throws it by Siddle. He's in the hole. 0-2 is Siddle. Not an enviable spot facing Webb here. He's shown a couple of breaking balls. 0-2 outside. He does not offer. Stays off of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pretty typical 0-2 pitch. See if you can get it to chase outside. Siddle doesn't. 1-2. Curveball. Siddle just lays the bat on it. Slow grounder to second. He's got some wheels. Scoop at first, and he gets him. Low throw from the second baseman. Scooped up there by the first baseman. That's Bierke. So for the first out, 4-3. Daniel Hine is up. He can get on base, give Schaller a chance to move in. It's a good play that first inning when the Cardinal coach walked Schaller to load the bases. First pitch was across, but it must have been up to Hine. Ball 1.
We get lights in this place? We don't.
Pop up to the infield. The catcher and the pitcher are both there. Catcher turns around. Ooh, has to lunge backward to grab it. He correctly turned around, got in the right position. Because a pop-up like that is going to be going away from the catcher toward the infield. It's hit on the bottom of the ball to get it to go up in the air like that, which means it's spinning and it'll go away from the catcher. So he turned around correctly, and then he still had to lunge a little to corral it. So there's 2 outs. Wow, we're really getting the benefit. Christian Schaller's up there. That first pitch is outside, called a strike. Those pitchers need to use that outside corner. Umpire very generous with it. Curveball down in the dirt. I'm not going to give Schaller anything to hit, I don't think. Oh, called strike 2. That means it's slow on his call. 0-2, this is the one Schaller hit out last time, and he was swinging for the fence on that one. Big time cut on the 0-2 curveball. Foul back, just got a piece of it. So Webb in the driver's seat, 0-2. Lancer fans would like to think Schaller's got him right where he's want him. 0-2. Curveball inside, no way, way inside. The Cardinal dugout was exploding there. They thought they had him. But that one was right where the umpire could see it, left side of the catcher's head, and that was inside clearly. 1-2. Webb not going to give Schaller anything to hit. Outside pitch, Schaller spoils it. Comes right back up by us. 1-2 pitch. Schaller still in the hole with those 2 strikes. Schaller rips one down the line. Is it going to stay fair? No. There's foul. He's battling Webb out there. It's the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Schaller's still in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Webb looks in. There's the line. And the 1-2. Curveball fouled away by Schaller. Fooled a little bit by that one, but he hung in there, got just enough of it, pounded down into the ground, foul. Webb to Schaller. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside pitch. Nice take by Schaller. Umpires all over those inside pitches. That's a nice take. Clearly off the plate. 2-2 count to Schaller. Webb. Slow ground ball down third. It's foul ball.
He's so fast.
It's foul ball. Schaller ran that one all the way out. I don't know if it didn't hear the call. I always wanted my first base coach there to put your hands up and run at the runner and say, hey, it's foul. Slow down. Let's burn it all up. Schaller ought to take a minute here. And he's going to. Steps out, dusts his hands off, rubs the bat down a little bit. Get his breath back, steps back in there. He's battled him now. 2-2 pitch. And he rips it for a fair ball down the line. He's going to try to round it. He's going to go for 2. He's going to go in standing up. That's behind the bench. The very thing happened that I was wondering about. The benches out there, warm-up benches, it got underneath them, and the outfielder had to go around behind the bench to get the ball. Schaller would have made it to second anyway. So there's a 2-out double by Christian Schaller with Jonah Miller up now, a chance to knock in the first run of the game. Jonah struck out on 6 pitches last time. Schaller out at second. Lancers have another scoring opportunity here in the 3rd inning. Big hole over there on the right-hand side. They got the second baseman holding the runner on. Hustles back. Miller waves at that first pitch. Didn't look very good on that swing. But they give you 3. He's kind of shaking his head like he knows he didn't look very good on that one. Webb ahead in the count. Catcher setting up on the outside corner to the left-handed Miller. Comebacker right to the pitcher. He lobs it over to the first baseman. 1-3 for the 3rd out. Couldn't get it past the pitcher. So Miller goes down for the 3rd out. The Lancers get no runs on that 1 double, 2-out double, and they leave 1 on base. Schaller worked a lot of pitches, 9 pitches off the Webb. 17 pitches. So 52 pitches for Webb through 3 innings. Mark Kranz, athletic director, announcing the fact that the Lady Lancers beat Turtle Lake to Prairie Farm today. We played Chippewa Falls, McDonald. And now it is official. It'll be a 5 o'clock game at the line. It's Thursday. Again, that's decision time if you're in the area, whether you're going to come and watch the girls at Galani or whether you're going to go to Colfax and watch our runners over there, our Lady Lancers and Micah Fossum too in the 3200, Riley Nauman in the 100 high hurdles, and then freshman Audrey Arndt, 1 and 200 meter dashes and the long jump. So I guess what you could do is you could go to the track meet and then tune into Mixelar on Thursday and listen to the girls. So, fourth Cardinals, top of the fourth inning. It's the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Webb, Munson, and Bierke, to face Christian Schaller, who's at 37 pitches. He's in good shape at this point. First pitch to Tyler Webb. Curves outside, no swing. They asked for some help there. He held, clearly held. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch, pitcher to pitcher. Fastball that Webb was late on, fouled it back over the first base dugout. Schaller's ready to go. He's got the ball. Looking in, the line, and the pitch. Curve ball breaks way outside. Doesn't get that call out there. 2-1 to Webb, number 3 hitter. Schaller likes the sign. He nods. He winds. Strike right down the middle. A little bit of a breaking ball there, some kind. It was off speed for sure. 2-2. It's going to go high heat. Is he going to go jump? He goes. Curveball outside, and Webb waves at it. And Quaid scooped it just out of the dirt. Didn't hit the dirt. He started to head out to throw to first. He looked back to the umpire who gave him the out signal so he didn't have to make the throw down there. 6 strikeouts for Schaller. He's facing the number 4, Hank Munson, who had a bouncing base hit the first time. First pitch, strike right down the middle, fastball. Cardinals have not gotten the ball out of the infield yet. Outside. 1-1 pitch. And 1-1 count to Munson. Schaller looking in. Munson has a very open stance, but then he squares up. Curveball catches that outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Starts with his left foot way facing toward third base, but when the pitcher winds, he squares it up and he's looking right straight at the pitcher. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Again, that one that's out there a little bit far, but he's been consistent calling that, so called strike 3. 2 outs here in the 4th. Jake Bierke, he went 6-4 first time. That moved the runner to second base. Schaller, curveball across the strike. I've watched Christian pitch only a couple of times this year, but he is sharp tonight, that's for sure. He likes his pace. He's got control of his pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike. Had to get him to fish. Bierke stayed off his number 5 hitter. Made contact last time, hit it to short. 1-1 pitch, Schaller winding. Curveball, fooled Bierke. Bailed on that one and found the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Threw it at him, brought it back across the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schaller shakes off the sign. He hasn't done much of that tonight. He likes the sign now. It's taken a lot of time. I'm surprised Bierke hasn't stepped out here, and he does step out. And he steps back in, and Schaller's got the sign. The 1-2 pitch from Schaller, and fouled back right to the right of the boxes here. That was loud. We are open here. Open. Ball can come through, so kind of need to be paying attention. You never know. Although why else would you be at the game other than to be paying attention? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schaller again taking time. He's got it now. Now he winds. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Nice solid smack by Bierke. That's a 2-out base hit. He won that battle. So that brings George Munson to the plate with 2 outs here. I know Bierke is a candidate to run. First baseman, big guy. He's got a pretty good lead, digging his feet in. Quaid calls timeout. Sophomore catcher's going out to talk to the senior pitcher. They do like they see in the majors, hold the glove up over your lips so the high school dugout is not reading what they're saying. That would be pretty important. So a lead at first by Bierke. He's got a pretty good lead. Looks like he's leaning toward second. And Schaller, I threw over there once. Nope. Slide step, swing and a miss by George Munson on the curveball. Did the same thing the last time up on the first pitch. Swung at a ball. I don't like the way he's leading off over there. His body's leaning towards second base. He's going. Quaid doesn't even throw it down. Strike 2 inside. Maybe he figures we got 2 strikes. We'll strike him out here and get out of this. 2 outs. Bierke had a pretty good jump on that head first slide. Schaller up 0-2. He's right field. He's pretty short out there in right Cito.
I mean, he should be able to see the.
Schaller steps off the mound to second, sends Bierke back to second. 0-2, you want him to just get the batter. Paying a lot of attention to the runner out there. Haven't been many runners on the bases tonight after that bottom of the first inning. Schaller just needs a strike. Set down Munson here. Throws way inside, almost hits him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know if that was a setup pitch as he's going back outside. Munson hasn't looked good on that breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. It's interesting how Christian stepped off the mound that time. It almost looked like he stepped with the wrong foot. Didn't get called, so no harm, no foul, I guess. Curveball swung and a miss. Strike 3 ends the inning. Schaller gets out of that. 19 pitches. That's the most he's had so far. So he's up to 56 pitches through 4 innings. There was 1 hit that inning. 1 left on base. So the Cardinals through 4. They've got 3 hits. They've left 3 runners on base. And they're to the bottom of the order. Their outfield bats next inning. The Lancers coming up here in the 4th inning. They also have 3 hits. They've left 4 on base. So Webb and Schaller squared off in a typical pitcher's duel. Lancers missed out on a great opportunity in the first inning, loading the bases with nobody out. So Webb came back and struck out the next 3 batters. Speaking of strikeouts, he's got 5 strikeouts. He's headed to the bottom of the order where he's got those 5 strikeouts. the Lancers are looking at their 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Britton Rutz, brother Carter Rutz, and Dawson Quaid, the catcher. All three of them struck out the first time up against Webb. Swing at the first straight ball you see. Webb likes his sign, he winds, first pitch. Spin up a little bit high, moves across, but high, 1-0. 1-0 pitch from Webb to Britton Rutz. Little pop up to the right-hand side. It's in foul territory. First baseman ranging over, and he's got it. Fly out, pop out to the first baseman for the first out. Both the Rutzes came up with the bases loaded the last time. Webb, first pitch to Carter Rutz. He fouls it back. Some good strategies. Swing at a fastball. Swing at the first pitch if it's there. Webb looking in. Likes the first sign he gets. Curveball. Carter Rutz hits it up the middle. Nice easy hop to the shortstop. 6-3 for the put out. That's 2 down, 2 quick outs. But at least they're making some contact this time around. Dawson Quaid, I'd like to see him swing earlier in the count. It takes a lot of pitches. He gets deep in the count. Last time he struck out on a full count pitch. Didn't even swing. And they got that outside strike again. Swing's hard. He's just got to swing. Inside, nope, 1-1. Pitchers aren't going to get anything on that inside corner. They need to stay out. Every once in a while, you got to come in there and keep the batter honest. Don't let him lean across the plate. Curveball right across. Swing and miss. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dawson had a nice hit last night. Outside. Went outside. Tried to get the call out there. A little too far outside. 2-2 pitch from Webb to Dawson Quaid. Nobody on. 2 out. Curveball. That goes outside, down in the dirt. Quaid's hanging in there. Full count. Gotta be ready to swing on this one. Protect that outside corner. Went down looking last time on that outside corner pitch. Full count from Webb. Right down the middle, hit up the middle, line drive right at the center fielder there. For the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. He had a minimum of pitches for Webb that time, only 10 pitches, quick inning. So he's at 62 through 4. Schaller's at 56 through 4. It looks as if both pitchers are going to be able to finish, barring a big inning by one of the teams here, which I haven't seen. Going to have to play some decent defense. Never quite understood that. The pitcher takes kind of a running run from the back of the mound to the first pitch. Just fired that one over Captain Kern's head.
20 minutes after starting time.
Quaid had to get his gear on. He made that last out in that inning. But he's there now. Schaller going to wrap up his warm-up pitches. 3 hits, No runs for both teams. I haven't seen him leave a strum throughout the year, but Lancers has had a number of errors on the infield. The Cardinals look pretty sharp. If it comes down to it, I'd have to probably give a nod to the Cardinals defensively on the infield. Lancers haven't made any errors tonight, had a couple of infield plays. The outfield is hitting now for the Cardinals. Right fielder Gutierrez. Schaller starts him off with a nasty curveball, goes up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gutierrez struck out looking first time up. And Schaller gets that outside corner again. 0-2. I'm going to have to ask the booth next to me whether it's actually catching the plate or if I'm just seeing things. And he fastball throws it right by him. Didn't mess around.
Do I have a bad angle, or is he giving him outside pitches? Pretty far outside, yeah. His head is set up way inside, so you can't see that one.
The booth over there started nodding as soon as I started asking that. He's given in the outside corner on a right-handed hitter. So we're all on the same page here. Consistently outside. So stay out there as a pitcher. Schaller goes 2-0 on the number 8 hitter here. Up 1-1. Missed one there. 1 ball, 1 strike from Schaller. Up high, 2-1. He wants to mow through this bottom of the order here if he can. There's a strike. Strike 2, 2-2. On Brady Nichols, the center fielder. He made that out last inning. There's strike 3 on the outside corner. Called strike 3. Number 9 hitter Alex Anderson, who struck out swinging the first time up on 3 pitches. Schaller, line, pitch. Anderson tried to bunt at it. He offered kind of a high pitch there. Might as well. He's not seeing it very well, so he can lay down a bunt. Make the Lancers make a play. No balls, 1 strike. Wow. That one is especially outside that time. But it's called strike 2. Just stay out there. That ball's unhittable, actually. Curveball, there it was. Ooh, he did not swing. Umpire's not even going to ask. He says he didn't go. Quaid was hoping he'd ask. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Color's got it. Shakes off one sign. He likes this one. And the 1-2 pitch. Goes outside with a curve down in the dirt. 2-2 to the number 9 hitter here. I think you just go high heat. Throw it by him like he did with the last guy. And he does that. Strike 3 swinging. So he strikes out the side on 13 pitches. Which gets him up to 69 pitches. So the Cardinals will be sending the top of the order up next inning. We're already to the 6th inning. Quick game for old people who have an early bedtime. To be able to get home and get to bed with that warm milk, right? Ted, you out there? I'm thinking of you. Is that a different picture? Let's see if he turns around, number 21. No, that's the same guy. Must have cut his hair between innings or something. I don't know. Webb is still out there. 62 pitches going into the 5th inning here. He's facing the bottom of the order, and he hasn't had any trouble with them so far. Had 5 early strikeouts in the first 2 innings. He hasn't had any strikeouts since then. More pitching to contact. It looks like he's getting some good defense behind him. Schaller on on the other hand, has been pretty consistent throughout the game with strikeouts. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 3 in the fifth. He's got 11 strikeouts through 5 innings. Webb with those 5 strikeouts early. Kevin Kern back. First time up, he saw 3 strikes, struck out swinging. See if he can get it started here for the Lancers, get on base. Webb taking a little time, but he's got what he likes. The signal. Kern takes a rip at it and misses. The 0-1 pitch from Webb to Kern. Kern with a swing and miss. Webb and Schaller very similar styles tonight, and they're just catching the ball. Modified windup, the 0-2. Strike 3 called this time. Only 3 pitches. Blake Wales grounded out second baseman. First time up. Put the bat on the ball. Webb, the first pitch to Wales. Man, that ball was way outside. But it's been a consistent strike, so quit your complaining. 1 ball, no strikes. Curveball breaks it across, but a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wales in the middle of the box, even with the plate. It's up high, 2-1. Leadoff hitter Bryce Siddle with that. 2-1 pitch from Webb. Pop up to the infield, shortstop's there. Up 6, second out. Made some contact, couldn't get it out of the infield though, so we're back up to the top of the order. Bryce Siddle. Twice he had a leadoff single and then he grounded out from second to first. Bryce Siddle, nobody on, 2 outs. And he's got a little pop up to short center field, and it's gonna caught by the second baseman. Range back. Real quick inning. That's only 8 pitches for Webb. That's Cardinal coach has to be happy with that. So he's got 30 pitches left to finish the game off. If indeed it ends after 7. So the Cardinals are back to the top of their order. And the pitchers are about dead even, yep, 70 pitches to 69 pitches. It's going to be Gunderson, Becker, and Webb. Gunderson had a hit second time up. He grounded out some shortstop the first time. Schaller's got to keep that leadoff runner off the base. High school baseball, you got to have more than 1 pitcher, that's for sure. So you wonder, Eleva-Strum with 5 losses. Webb is throwing a gem here. Got to believe he's probably done well this year. So maybe their rest of their stable isn't as strong. Those 5 losses. And you never know, sometimes you have to play back-to-back, like the Lancers played yesterday. They play today, they play 2 on Friday. Pitching's important. Coach Lau has 4 seniors that can pitch. 5 if he's got to eat up some innings. First baseman Daniel Hine can throw some strikes in the blowout game. Save some innings, save some pitches. So here we go. The Cardinals, good chance here with the top of their order. Carter Gunderson. Schaller's first pitch to Gunderson. Blooper to the right side. It's going to go foul. Anybody going to get there? A diving effort by Bryce Sitto. Can't come up with it. Strike one on Gunderson. It's getting dark up here in the booth. Hard time seeing the score sheet. Oh, there is a light bulb there. How do we turn that on? I don't see a light switch. All right. 0-1, that pitch goes high. 1-1 to Gunderson. Schauler's got a sign. Looking in. Yeah, he shakes one off. Now he likes it. 1-1 pitch to the leadoff hitter. Curveball across the plate. Up a little high, but he gets the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schauler looking in. The 1-2 pitch. Carter Gunderson, the shortstop. Curveball grounded to short. Comes up on Rutz. He's going to bobble it. There's going to be an error on the shortstop, and the Cards are going to get a leadoff hitter on here in the 6th inning. Coach Lau out to the mound there. He's taken the ball from Schauler. And he's got Jonah Miller coming in. So he is at 1, 2, 3, 4 pitches. So he is at 73 pitches, which means he will be able to pitch on Friday. As I mentioned early in the game, the Lancers have to get one of these next 3 games to clinch at least a share conference title. Coach Lau is not giving up on this game. Jonah Miller's no slouch, that's for sure. But he wants Schauler to go one of the games against Alma Pepin. This allows him to do that on 2 days of rest. If he throws 75 pitches, then he would not be available on Friday. Jonah Miller's coming in a big spot here with the leadoff runner on, nobody out. Number 2 hitter, I gotta believe they're gonna bunt into second or steal into second, and then have the number 3 and 4 hitters try to knock them in. Jonah pitched a good game against the Cardinals there at Eleva. So we'll see if he can answer the call here and get the Lancers out of this 6th inning. Definitely different than back in the day. I remember pitching 2 games a week, pitched the whole game. It was different. And who knows? As you get older, you forget. Maybe we won big, maybe we only played 5 innings. I don't know. But I do know there were some pitchers that were allowed to throw 110, 120. Probably too many pitches. So WIA and probably leagues around the country inserted the pitch rule to protect the kids' arms. And there's good idea, nothing wrong with that. So Justin Becker, first baseman, is up. Miller's got a really good move to first, so he'll be able to keep Gunderson close. Gunderson, leadoff hitter, from what I can see in the infield, he's quick, so I'm guessing he's going to be running. It's going to be tough to get him. Miller looking in, slide step. Pitch batter offered at it. Quaid left the ball behind the plate, so it was a strike. But on the pass ball, Gunderson moves to second base. Offered at that one, so it was a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Becker. With a runner in scoring position there, Gunderson answers Lancers are going to have to play some D here. Miller spins around and throws back to second. Gunderson back very easily. Just let him know that he's thinking about him over there. If you can cut down a step on the lead, then maybe you got a shot at him at home on a single. Third.
Hey.
I don't know if he thought it was a foul or what the deal was there, but Quaid just ate the ball. The runner was going. He didn't throw down. So now we got the lead run on third on another pass ball. 0-2 count on Becker. All he's got to do is put it in play to the right-hand side. Miller's winding. It's going to make it tough to get a runner at home. You're not playing for it. Down in the dirt. Gets away from Quaid a little bit. Not enough for the runner to score. So Gunderson's at third. Their first scoring opportunities for the Cardinals. Real threat with nobody out. 1-2 pitch to Becker. Miller looking for a strikeout. There's that ground ball to the right side, and it gets through. Cardinal Rutz, that's a base knock. And the Cardinals score the first run of the game. Diving attempt by Carter Rutz over there. Bounced over his glove. Clearly a base hit. So that run scores because of an error. That's what happened over at Eleva too. A couple of unearned runs late in the game led to a Cardinal win. Nobody out now. Becker at first and Tyler Webb, the pitcher, is up. Miller picked a couple of guys off the last time I watched him. Quick pitches. Did not offer at the bunt pullback. They're going to bunt again, try to get the runner down to second base. Pick up another run here. Squaring. Way outside by Miller. 2-0 count. Miller looking in. Southpaw. And the pitch. Bunted right up. That's a good bunt. Quaid going to try to get the out at second. Not in time. I don't know if anybody was talking to him, but he tried to get the force at second. Did not get the out. Shaking his head. I'm not sure what he's shaking his head about. It was a close play at second, but not close enough. Runner almost overran and got tagged, but he did not. So there's 2 on. Nobody out. It's going to be a fielder's choice, but no out resulting. So they've got their cleanup hitter, Hank Munson, batting with runners on first and second, and nobody out here in the 6th. Not looking good for the Lancers. Munson looking to do some damage here, the number 4 hitter. A couple of runners on. He's got that unique stance. It's wide open at the start of the pitch, but then he brings it back in. He's faking a bunt. Down in the dirt. Pass ball gets away from Quaid. He's thinking about scoring. Quaid finally comes up with it. Chases it all the way over to the dugout. The pitcher's down in the dirt. So I don't know if you call that a wild pitch or a pass ball. What do you call it, a wild pitch? Now second and third with nobody out. Jonah's breaking stuff, is getting down in the dirt, and Quaid's trying to glove it. Miller fouled straight back, comes in with a strike. 1-1 count on Munson. Miller bounces it in front of Quaid, goes back to the screen. Safe, close play at home, but safe. Second one scores, that's Justin Becker. And that ball bounced in the dirt. We're going to have to call it a wild pitch. Dawson Quaid tried to reach over and glove it. Missed it, went off to the left, back toward the screen. Still nobody out. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Lancers can't get any outs this inning. Miller, 2-1. And check swing, no appeal. Coach Law gonna ask the plate ump to ask if he went. No offer on that one. Coach Law got his wish. They asked, and the base umpire said no, he did not go. 3-1 count on the cleanup hitter. The runner at third. Jonah Miller, the lefty, he's winding up. Goes down in the dirt, and that's ball 4. Munson heads down to first and third right now. See what the Lancers are going to do. First and third, they're going to have Quaid try to get the guy at third base here, I think, see if that guy's going to be too anxious getting off the bag. Miller the pitch, there goes the runner. Got him! Nice throw by Dawson Quaid. Runner at third wandered off. Quaid made a little fake and gunned it down to third and picked off Tyler Webb. Is that Webb? No, I'm not sure who that is. Number 5. Munson. Anyway, the Lancers get their first out. It takes a while. First good thing that happened for the Lancers this inning here is a 1-5 put out for the first out. Still the Cardinal runner at second. Bierke trying to knock him in. Curve balls outside. Bierke goes after it and whiffs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller looking in, 1-2, and the pitch inside. Bounces in front of the plate. Quaid's able to glove that one. Miller, a 2-2 pitch. Tries to catch the outside corner, tries to bring it back around, unable to do so, and the count goes full on Bierke. Had a base hit the last time up. This one goes down in the dirt. Ball 4. There's a walk. It's turning into a long inning for the Lancers here. Only 1 down, 2 runs scored, 2 runners on. And the number 7 hitter, George Munson, up. He's happy to see Christian Schaller not out there. He struck out on 8 pitches. Struck out twice, 4 pitches each time, facing Schaller. Matter of fact, the last 4 hitters, 8 appearances, 8 strikeouts against Schaller. So I'm guessing they're all pretty happy to see someone else on the mound. Miller, curveball, breaks outside. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch from Miller. Swing and a miss by Munson. Jonah Miller looking in, a 1-1 pitch. A little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-0 Cardinal lead here in the top of the 6th inning. He picked up 2 runs here after a scoreless duel up to that point. A little bit inside. Miller goes 3-0. He's having trouble throwing strikes here tonight. Needs a strike here. Way outside. Ball 4. He's going to load the bases. Gotta wonder how long Coach Lau is going to leave him out there. He's going to It's going to face the number 7 hitter, Diego Gutierrez, with the bases loaded. No place for him. Infield's up. Going to try to come home to first with it. First pitch is down in the dirt, ball 1. Pretty quiet in the Lancer dugout, and Lancer fans, Cardinal fans on the other hand, pretty excited. There's a foul straight back. Gutierrez was right on that one. 1-1. Base is loaded, no place for him. Base hit would break this game pretty wide open the way Webb is pitching. There's a little pop-up. Anybody going to be able to get to it? Daniel Hine got to it. Kind of slide. Should have had that ball. It was in his glove. And dropped out. He had to go quite a ways to get to it. Dropped out. Little known scoring rule here. That's not an error, but if the batter gets on, that does turn into an error. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 goes back to the screen, gets past Quaid. The run's going to score, and the runner advances to first on a strikeout. And that one's going to be a passed ball on Quaid. Everybody advances. And the run scores. And runners on second and third now. First.
Technically, that should have been 3. So,
Oh, I see what it was. There was a runner on first, so the runner at home, the batter, could not advance. That leaves some guys on second and third. 2 outs. Pinch hitter up. He's not a very, very large person. Miller. First pitch is low. I didn't catch a name here, but it's pinch hitter number 4. Shufflebine? Okay. Connor Shufflebine. Strike 1 from Miller. I don't know if he's a freshman. He's young. Yeah, he's a freshman. I got the Cardinal fan up here in the dugout. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller's throwing strikes here now. 2 down. Shufflebine, the hit would knock in 2 and bounced in front of Quaid. Off of Quaid, goes back to the fence. 1 run scores. So Bierke scores 4th run of the inning. And Munson moves over to third. One ball, 2 strikes. And Miller outside. 2-2. 3-2. Full count. He works him. Way outside. Draws a walk. Cardinal fans pretty excited for the freshman. First and third now. And a pinch runner for Shufflebine. He's excited too. Why not? So number 9, Alex Anderson, he struck out twice. Last time in the 5th, here in the 6th, he's getting another at-bat with the big inning the Cardinals had. First pitch. Miller curves it around for a strike. First and third, there goes the runner. And nobody's covering second. Second baseman and the shortstop standing out there with their hands on their hips, nobody covering second. Miller ran at the runner who headed early between first and second, did the right thing, ran at him, made him commit. Then the runner from third took off and scored. As Miller decided to try to get the runner stealing, nobody was covering second base. So there's a stolen base. And I don't know if there's a, mental error is what we're going to call that one. Alex Anderson up there. He's got a 0-2 count. So the Cardinals pick up a 5th run on some sloppy Lancer play. That ball goes outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Alex Anderson. Miller tries to curve one in from the outside. He misses badly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 5-0 here now in the top of the 6th. 5 runs scored by the Cardinals. It's a little flare. Right fielder had trouble finding it at first, but he does manage to come in and grab it. I think that's very civil again for those out there. So, 5-9.
5 runs and 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 run on second base.
So, great big inning for the Cardinals. Jump out to a 5-0 lead, which is probably pretty safe with the way Weber's been pitching out there. Lancers send their 2, 3, and 4 hitters up there in the 6th inning. Just got to get a little fire going here. They've got 2 games on Friday. They got to win one of those. If they win them both, they'll have outright. If they can win one, they'll have a tie the conference championship for the 3rd year in a row. So a good accomplishment, but they need to get some bats going here. Work against a good pitcher, get on. If you hope to move ahead in the playoffs at all, you're going to have to face some good pitching. You're going to have to hit good pitching. Right now, they haven't shown that they can do that. Catcher Hank Munson. Pretty good throw down to second base. That one's off a little bit, but it gets there in a hurry. So Hines, Schaller, and Miller. Hines been up twice. He had a single the first time up, and he popped out to the catcher the next time. Hasn't been up since the 3rd inning. Here we are in the bottom of the 6th. The Lancers trailing 5-0. First pitch is low. I don't think Webb has walked the batter today. He's gone full count a bunch of times, but he's not walked anybody. 2-0 against Hines. He's only had 70 pitches. He's got plenty of room to finish the game here. Daniel Hine, the 2-0. Ground ball, it's going to get in the gap. Shortstop grabs it deep in the hole. Long throw to first. Beat. He beat it. No. You don't send him on that. We're down 5 runs. That's going to be an infield base hit. Ethan. So Lancers get a leadoff hitter on first time since the 1st inning against Webb. Christian Schaller's up. Nobody out. Lancers need a bundle, so there's no taking chances on the base. First pitch rides up high to Schaller. To the Lancers' credit, the dugout's alive over there. A lot of chatter. Get the teammates going. 0-1 inside. Did it hit him? It did not hit him. 2-0. They're not going to give Schaller anything to hit, I don't think. Inside, outside, nothing across the plate. (2-0) to Schaller. Curveball, that hit him.
Yeah!
Hit by the pitch. So he heads down to first. Daniel Hines on second. So they got 2 on, nobody out. Jonah Miller up. Lancers a chance to put some runs on the board. Trailing 5-0. They got nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jonah Miller's up with 2 on, nobody out. First pitch high and inside. Miller struck out swinging and grounded back to the pitcher. He's 0 for 2. Need a line drive somewhere. Level cut, hit it somewhere. That one's down in the dirt, 2-0. Pitch to Miller, he grounds it down the first base line, foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. No runners return. Daniel Hines the second, Christian Schaller the first. Jonah Miller off the 2-1 count. Webb looking in, he's pitching from the set. And pitch inside. Now with the left-handed hitter, the umpire has moved around to the other side of the catcher's head. So that pitch probably would have been called a strike to a right-hander, but to the lefty Jonah Miller up there, that was a ball. Webb, pitch, Miller, swing and miss. There's full count here on Webb. So, 3-2, full count. Lancers going to load the bases again or not? Miller falls it back, hangs in there. As I said, Webb has not walked a batter, no. It's only given up 3 hits. I guess 4 now. They got 1 this inning. Full count pitch to Miller. Followed straight back, right over the backstop. Right over our box here. Miller spoiling a couple of pitches. Webb looking in, a full count. Foul, that's going to be out of play on the third base side.
Work, baby.
He's hanging in there. 8 pitches. It's up to 84. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. Right now, that first inning's looking huge. The Lancers loaded the bases with nobody out and couldn't score. I think the tone of the game is totally different. You pick something up. High fly ball down the right field line. It's going to be foul, and it's going to drop. Miller's going to get another shot.
Wiggle now.
Right fielder came in, second baseman went over, first baseman went back. It was up in the air a long time, but all 3 players had a long way to go, and it just dropped in foul territory. And we're still alive. This will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat for Jonah. Looking to straighten one out here. Full count pitch, Webb comes set. And the pitch. Foul again. Right over to the Cardinal dugout. Coach scoops it on one hop and left hands it out to, right hands out to the pitcher. Looks like the Cardinal dugout's calling the pitches here. I just noticed that. Miller's called strike 3 right across the heart of the plate. I don't know if he was guessing at something else, but when you got a full count, you got to be ready for that pitch. So Britton Rutz comes up, 1 out. Runners on first and second still. That was an 11 pitch at bat for Miller. But Webb wins the battle. First pitch to Rutz is a strike. He's pulling out on that one and it found the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Webb to Britton Rutz. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Rutz struck out and popped out to the first baseman. Setting up on the outside corner. And routine fly ball to the left fielder. He comes in a few steps. Snags that one for the second out. That brings up Carter Rutz with 2 outs and still runners on first and second. So Carter Rutz with 2 outs. And Tyler Webb trying to work out of this jam again. First pitch, Rutz grounds it to third. He's going to scoop it and go step on third for the force out. So that's 5 unassisted. Fielder's choice for Rutz. And play against Daniel Hine is 5 unassisted for the third out. So that inning, there were 2 left on with 1 hit, so the Lancers are up to 4 hits. Cardinals have 4 hits, but they've got 5 runs on those 4 hits. That last inning, where they scored the runs, they had 1 hit and a fielder's choice, a walk, 4 pass balls. And change that. 3 pass balls, a couple of wild pitches. So they made the most of very little. And they're back to the top of the order again. They batted around the last inning. So Carter Gunderson, who led off that inning. Last inning, I think he struck out and then on a pass ball got to first. Justin Becker on deck, who's had a single and 3 at-bats. Gunderson's got 1 hit and 3 at-bats. Jonah Miller back on the mound. And that one in the dirt, inside in the dirt, not close, ball 1. Not a lot of fire left on the Lancer side here. Miller, 1-0 pitch, inside, off of Quaid's glove, back to the screen.
Thank you. Sidwell family.
Quaid walks out, talks to his senior pitcher.
It's a good view. Good view. We even have standing.
It's getting a workout here now with the pitching change. Schaller they used to say you could catch him in a rocking chair. Didn't have to move that much. There's a strike on that outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. 5-0. Top of the 7th. here. Lancers trailing. Fouled off by Gunderson. Not a very good pitch he went after. Fouled it off. Miller, the 2-2 pitch to the leadoff hitter, Carter Gunderson. Curveball fouled down the third base line. Protected, spoiled that 2-2 pitch. Foul ball retrieved from foul territory back to the umpire. Miller back on that 2-2 pitch. The lefty winds and throws. Fouled back down the first base line out of play into the pine trees over there. I'm not tracking pitch count on Jonah Miller. I don't know if Coach Lau is going to try to save him for Friday. He's got Austin Williams that can eat up a few pitches. Slow ground to the third. Christian Schaller scoops it up and guns it high to first. Hines able to stay on the base. A great stretch by Daniel Hine on a kind of a high toss by Christian Schaller. Had a lot on it, and Daniel bailed him out. Great stretch by Daniel over there at first. Base ump was right on it. So 1 out. Becker batting. Grounded out to short and to second, and then he had a hit in that big last inning. And he takes a cut at a Miller curveball. Comes up empty. No balls, 1 strike. Jonah with the wind. Throws it by him, strike 2. You almost got to wonder when you come in the middle of an inning like that and you get 8 warm-up pitches, is that enough to get you loose and ready? Seems to have settled in a little bit more outside. Didn't give him that outside curveball this time. Seems to have settled down a little bit here. The last 3 batters, the last inning, and now these guys. Fouled into the Lancer dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Be interesting to see if Miller gets through this 7th inning or whether Coach Lau wants to try to save an arm for Friday. Foul back to the right side, hits the screen. Right back down onto the field, retrieved by the on-deck hitter. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Justin Becker. Miller looking in, the lefty winds. Slow roller, that's going to be a tough play. Schaller scoops, throws on the run, and gets him. Nice play by Christian Schaller. Scoop on a kind of a low throw, not in the dirt, but great play by Christian there. Came running in full speed, grabbed it, threw it sidearm on the run accurately. 2 down. Miller's working hard, but he's gone through the first 2 batters in the order. Tyler Webb is up. Struck out twice, and then he had a fielder's choice the last time up. I think it was a pinch runner for him that got picked off at third. I thought it was number 5 or something. Miller, boy, he's settled in now. He's got the Cardinal hitters swinging at his breaking balls. Maybe they figure 5 is enough, so they're not that serious up there batting. I can't imagine that though. Miller 0-2. Little check swing. And Daniel Hine backpedals and grabs it just on the outfield grass for a nice quick 1-2-3 inning for Jonah Miller. So he mows through the top 3 in the order. 2 ground outs and a pop-up. So the Lancers are down to their last 3 outs. And they are at the bottom of the order. Quaid, you wonder whether there would be a pinch hitter. Many pinch hitters getting some at-bats here. Quaid, Kern, and Wales are scheduled to hit. Quaid struck out looking and flew out on a pretty solid line drive to the center fielder. Looks like Ben Rodemacher's got a bat in his hand. So he'll probably get an at-bat. Webb is back out there on the mound. He's going to get a chance to finish the game. I'm sure Schaller would have loved to get a chance to finish the game as well. Coach Lau's playing the odds, I guess, that they can get a win down at Alma Pepin. Pepin only has 4 losses, so it's going to be tough. 2 5-inning games down there. He's hoping to get one. If they can get them both, it would be an outright conference championship. If they can get one, they'll share it with Alma Pepin. See, this will put the Lancers at 13-3. Alma Pepin is 12-4. Webb with his last warm-up pitch, throw down at second, gets away from the second baseman. One, it's retrieved back to the third baseman and back to Tyler Webb, who's thrown a gem tonight. He's got the Lancers shut out on 4 hits. So you'll have to let me know whether you like this format here with the video and the audio, or I want to get that first pitch outside corner. Probably just go back to Mixlr on Friday, unless we hear otherwise. There's no time limit on this YouTube live. Second pitch is high, 1-1 to Dawson Quaid. 1-1 pitch from Webb inside. Oh, gave it to him. That pitch has been a ball all night. That time it was a strike, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I've tried that down there at umpire one time like that. That's not an easy thing to do. Curveball, line drive up the middle, Dawson Quaid. So the Lancers got the leadoff hitter on. Long ways to go. Nice job by Quaid. I don't think they'll run for him. Bottom of the 7th like this, they'll let him run. He needs to keep in mind that we need 5 runs. Dawson likes to be rather aggressive on the bases. This is not the time for that one. So yes, there is a pinch hitter here. Ben Rodemacher. Going to face Tyler Webb. Rodemacher is the lefty. He and Jonah Miller, the lefties for the Lancers. Cardinals didn't send a left-handed batter to the plate tonight. Quaid was a conservative lead. First pitch to Rodemacher, swing and a miss. One pitch to Rodemacher, that's outside. 1-1. And looking for a base hit here against Tyler Webb. Gone 7, that's outside. 2-1. Both dugouts pretty loud here. Bottom of the 7th, 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. Rodemacher swinging this, strike 2. Got to shorten up the swing now, put some contact on. 2-2 here. Webb inside, Rodemacher swinging and miss, strike 3 for the first out. Blake Wales up. He's grounded out to the second baseman. He's popped out to the shortstop. Cardinal coach checking on the pitch count. It's at 99, so apparently Webb will get a chance to pitch to one more batter. You can exceed 100 on the batter, but then there'll be a pitcher coming in for Webb. It'd be nice if the Lancers could get Wales on base, get 2 on, and then face a new pitcher. Ball 1 to Blake Wales. Ground ball, slow grounder to the third baseman, scoops. Quick throw over to first, and they get him 5-3. A shotgun arm from the third baseman over there for the second out. And that'll do it for Tyler Webb. A great night for Tyler Webb, and a pitcher will have to come in to finish it. He's at 100 pitches. And the Cardinal fans, big cheer for Tyler Webb. Is he a senior?
No, he's a sophomore.
Sophomore? All right, sophomore Tyler Webb with a gem of a game, beating the Lancers for the second time in the year. The Lancers look forward to facing him for 2 more years. So with 2 outs left, Cardinals have to go to another pitcher. Looks like it's number 7, George Munson. Third baseman coming over. He just made that great throw from third to first. So Munson will come in to try to get 1 out here. Dawson Quaid did advance to first on that ground out. Or to second, I should say. So we're at the top of the order. Bryce Sitto going to be the first batter to face the new pitcher, George Munson. So several Dairyland teams, well, they'll all be starting the playoffs here soon. A couple of them have a chance to advance a bit if they can. We'll see about that. Cardinals have at least 1 pitcher. You don't win state championships, you don't go far with just 1 pitcher. You gotta have a couple. Looks like Munson's got some good breaking balls here. Finishing his warm-up pitches here. And we got a batter. It's going to be Bryce Sitto. He singled his first time up, and then he grounded to second and popped to second. So he's 1 for 3 with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. 5-0 Cardinal lead. Quaid needs to be careful out at second. First pitch is down in the dirt, ball 1. Lancers need to get a whole bunch of guys on. And there's a pop-up, that should do it. First baseman's ranging underneath it, gets away from it a little bit. He does corral it. And the Cardinals sweep the Lancers on the season. One of the Lancers' 3rd loss in Dairyland Conference play. 2 of them coming to the Eleva-Strum Cardinals. So 5-0 Cardinal win. Lancers go down. They've got a couple of days to lick their wounds and then come back. They head to Pepin, I think is what I heard. Might have told somebody tonight. They head to Pepin for a doubleheader where they're going to have to pull 1 game out. Pull 1 game out to win at least a share. If they can win both, they'll be outright. So from Carson Park tonight, we've watched the Eleva-Strum Cardinals sweep the Lancers. Tonight 5-0. They got 5 runs in the 6th inning. That sealed the deal. Lancers unable to solve the pitching of Tyler Webb for the 2nd time on the year. Webb just a sophomore, we just found out. So bright future for the Cardinals on the mound. All right then, from Carson Park on a beautiful night. It seems like day. They got nice lights out here. It's a beautiful setting, just a good ending for the Cardinals, not for the Lancers. So this is Ross Rail from Carson Park. Not sure whether I'm going to head to Pepin or not, but we'll get some coverage somehow. Headed to the track meet on Thursday. Watch Riley and Audrey and Micah, see what they can do over there. See if any of them can head to state. Good chances for at least 2 of them. I haven't been tracking times on distance runs, so we'll see about that. So from Carson Park, this is Ross Real saying good night. Have a good rest of your night.